Hello, beautiful Pisces, and welcome back to your extended. If you haven't seen this morning's reading, I could go watch that before, and because this one will make a lot more sense. Today we're getting spiritual guidance, and the King of Swords was the card that we're going to look at. I was looking forward to today so much, because when we did that on Sunday and he came out, I just had a greatest burst of laughter because he's been showing up in our reading for the last week. He is the master of the mind, and that with that energy comes a lot of power, and I do believe Spirit wants you to tap into that power to shift things around, okay? To make you feel like you're better, okay? Make every day just a little better. And I'll give you just a mundane example of waking up every day going, oh, it's just another day in the same old bed in the same old house. Or you can wake up, say thank you for the day, thank the sunshine, find the beauty in every day. Okay, the beautiful snow today, the sun is shining intensely through the window. So even though it's winter, I opened the window, let the air come in, let the air change in the home. It shifted the energy greatly, let nature in. And then I was grateful, thankful, breathing in the air deeply into my lungs, and I felt so much better. Okay, just that, a little shift, a little thing. Make it a little different, okay? Because we can all get caught up in that same old, same old. Trust me, when you get sick or when things shift, you will realize just how well you have it until you don't have it anymore. Don't wait for that time to get here for any of that, okay? For today's extended, I'm going to use the Healing Light Tarot and the Wisdom of the Realm, Hidden Realm again as the Oracle. So if you want to find those decks, find the deck below. I have a Patreon page if you'd like to donate. Of course, I'm using 369s as donations because, well, I love doing that. I post at least once a day and I put the 2 readings on. And when you are on Patreon, if you listen to it within a desktop, I don't think you have any ads, so that might be a bonus. The ads, of course, help pay my way here so that I can do this every day. So I appreciate all of you who do watch on YouTube very, very much. Thank you so much for being here. All right, so we're going to get to it. I did not take these cards out, and I should have. Okay, so I'm going to be shuffling those, unfortunately for you. But we are going to do the Wisdom of the Oracle first. I have them here. So we're looking on how your mind is affecting everything in your life. Absolutely wonderful, Pisces. Okay. And like I say, you enjoy a buffer time. It's nice. It's nice to know that, you know, you can change your mind. Your mind can give you ideas, and then you can go, okay, wait a minute, let me see if I can switch that. Just that is telling you, and the Judgment card over here is telling you that you can change things. You can make them grow, you know, make them exponentially better. You know, 10 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, you make it better. All right, so let's see here. We had the Desert Prince. That beautiful Page of Swords. I felt his energy right away coming through that card. Oof. The Dragon's Duel. Inner conflict. Conscious choice. Exactly. Okay? Exactly. Look at how beautiful this card is. Look at that. Look at that turmoil. We're going to read that. 23:5, so hard. And this book just keeps falling exactly on where I need to be. So, this says, the dragon duel takes place at the proverbial fork in the road. It's both ally and challenger at once, as it represents the tension of opposites. Even though the truth is that we live in unity, we experience the duality of faith and doubt, love and fear, right and wrong. Oh, so beautiful. Black and white. This aspect of your current experience asks you to accept that although you may be going one way, another may call you to change the direction. Right? So this is saying you have one way of thinking, oh God, what did I do? But there's another way. That way that called you in the beginning, okay, to do this. Whatever this change is in your life, whatever this this beautiful energy that you let in to begin with. This was what called you. Remember that. Now is the time to inquire whether it's your ego or your soul leading you. There he is explaining himself, isn't he? Is this your ego or is this your soul? Ask yourself. Is this your ego? Is this your conditioning? Your past way of thinking? Okay? There are always choices in life. Decision making also solves inner conflict. If you're torn between two dragons, the one that chose to feed will be the one that wins. Ah, nice. Which is it? If it's not the one that serves the highest in your intentions, deliberately feed the other, and duel will be won in your favor. Right. So feed the right dragon. Feed the right dragon. That's exactly what that's saying. Feed the right dragon. Don't feed fear. Feed hope. Feed that you're going to be better. Everything will be better. Use your King of Swords and yield that power. Okay? To believe in yourself. Right. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love these cards. These were very good cards today. These oracle cards are like, they're on point. On point. They're always on point, but they've been really on point. I'm feeling the energy of Pisces coming in, and that's affecting my readings because my energy is like going full force. It's nice. It's nice. You don't battle to get the messages. You don't have the other energies kind of mucking things up, so it really helps. When there's stronger energies of other elements, I feel sometimes I have difficulties, especially when it's air. Air is hard on Jane. Air is hard on Jane in this lifetime. So, okay. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, I'm going to pull these up. If you haven't seen the reading this morning, I would go see it so that you know what these cards are. The first row is always what energy you're going to be working on. The second row is other energies you could be working on, okay? Because we have a set path, and then there's things maybe you didn't think of. And the last row is what Spirit wants you to pay attention to. All right. So here we go. Healing Light Tarot. I took these shadow cards because I feel that your shadows follow you. I feel that the shadows follow you sometimes. You don't want them to, but they do. They're just kind of always there, right? They take you unaware. You start something new, you think everything's good, and then out they come. And they speak loudly in your mind. And Spirit wants you to know that this is normal, okay? Because of these anxieties, this feeling of, ugh, what the heck, okay? Alright, so Nine of Swords, anxiety, fear. Gotta work through those. Less stress. Getting rid of worry. The unease. This is what they're telling me, is it? Oh, I don't know. These are so mixed up, we'll not know. Not know what comes out. Let's see here. Alright, so, right. There is definitely a block. You have the Two of Swords. It's in reverse in this case. But it's okay. When you get out of anxiety, anxious thoughts, the blocks will be removed. I think it already came out here yesterday or whatever. Let me see here. No, it's right here. See? This Two of Swords is there. But it's the Two of Swords is a small block. It's a tiny little block. It's the little 2 block, okay? It's just rebalancing stuff. It's you're hitting a standstill because you're contemplating stuff, okay? You're not trusting yourself because you don't have all the facts. And sometimes you're not going to get all the facts. Especially if you're starting a new journey. Like I said, it's not normal to you. It's normal to somebody else who's there, who's done it all the time. But to you, it's brand new. So it's representing that little, it's like that hitch in the road. It's like that little bump that you can't get past. You know, you have momentum and you're moving slowly, but then there's a little ledge or a little ridge and your tires can't get over it. And you're going, uh-oh, what the heck do I do now? Okay, so this is what this feels like. That's what they're showing me. And then you start having thoughts of, oh, it's going to affect how I get there. I'm not going to be able to get there now. Okay, this was all for naught. And you blow it out of proportion. And you're thinking about the end goal instead of thinking about the problem at hand, which is your mind and how you're reacting to things. So make sure that you take a minute and try to figure out what you need to do here. All right, Knight of Pentacles, yeah. Small steps. Small steps. Just take 1 minute at a time, 1 moment at a time, and work your way through it. Okay, and the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is slow and steady wins the race. Slow and steady. It's also the Knight of don't get caught in the details. Don't be halted by the details. This is just a little bump in the road, okay? There's a lot of road coming up. Don't defeat yourself. Don't defeat your purpose. Don't start going, oh, there's a bump and how many more bumps and how many. Just figure out how to get over this one. That's it. That's it. It's as simple as that. Don't get ahead of yourself. Don't get ahead of yourself. Okay? So there. When you get rid of that block and these came out together at the end, we had double cards. You had the Emperor and the Two of Swords. The Emperor bring you stability. There's that Nine of Wands. Right. So at the end of that, Pisces, is that you feel like your stability is being toppled over, okay? Being blocked somehow. Like all the stuff that you're used to, going, I'm stable and I'm used to being stable and this is the way I feel. All of a sudden, you're feeling defeated with the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands as well came out again. It's in these cards. There it is, okay? You're feeling like, oh, what do I do here? What do I do? I'm going to tell you something funny. It's not actually the Nine of Wands. It is the Six of Wands. They told me, look again. Look again, Jane. Look again. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's the Six of Wands in reverse. The Six of Wands in reverse is defeating yourself. Your victory. Defeating yourself. Now, how perfect is that? Oh, you guys are good. Talking to Mona and Liam. They're good. They're good. Yes. You're defeating yourself. You're turning your 6 into a 9. Jeez. Okay. Yeah, that's great. That's great. I love this stuff. Alright, so what else you can be paying attention to? The Lover's card. Finding the cooperation, the communication, the commitment to yourself, with your spirituality. I mean, there's an angel up here, okay? The ultimate of guides. So, you know, and if you're saying, oh, I probably don't have angels. Yes, you do. You got everything. You have everything. Even if you're not aware of them, even if they don't show up directly in front of you saying names, you have a slew of people, and there, just to prove it, now you have the Two of Cups. Is it the Two of Cups? Yeah, it looks like the Two of Cups, doesn't it? Yeah, it is the Two of Cups. Okay. And the beautiful part of this Two of Cups, it has the Lion, the strength. Your strength comes from your unity with your inner strength, with your spirituality, with not creating that duality that's I'm alone. Okay? Like I said, I was sitting in this like I said, in this trip, in this, you know, hotel lobby, feeling scared and alone. And Jane, scared and alone, Jane is never alone. And when Jane's alone, Jane's never alone. So this was a strange thing to feel for me at this point in my life. But this is when you have discord. So they're saying, you know, on the lower level and the upper level, the Lovers and the Two of Cups, you're never alone. There's a harmony within you to create a feeling of whole, of being full, of being in touch and in tune with everything. Enjoy your life. Okay, take in the moments. Take in the moments. Take a lot of rest. Rest yourself. That was at the heart of you, okay? Because with the King of Swords, he takes up a lot of room in your head. Well, I would say the Page of Swords. The King of Swords takes less room. He just has logic, okay? He works through things. But all the other energies that are kind of leading you down the garden path, yeah, they take a lot. So there you go. Take a rest. And that way you'll be able to tune into your intuition. And I knew intuition was going to come out because this week it came out. I mean, it's coming out. Even the Light Seers Tarot, which I use, right on the cover, is the High Priestess. And she's been winking at me from this box cover all week so far. So I know that this has to do with you tapping into your inner wisdom and your intuition. The key to when you feel this way is to stop and connect to something higher, okay? Something more than just this humanity stuff that we like to, you know, scare ourselves into. God, do we scare ourselves? Don't we scare ourselves way too often, Pisces? I mean, I think that's everybody. I think that's just more than Pisces. We scare ourselves into stopping. Oh, this is too different. I don't think I can do this. Okay. So, again, 9 of Swords, 9 of Wands, 8 of Swords. That's 9 of Wands. Yeah. Okay. So get past this fear, this sorrow, this defeative kind of this grief and this feeling like you don't deserve this. Okay. All of this self-defeatist energy, and move away from it. Okay, so it's in reverse. The Three of Swords, 3 of Hearts, is in reverse. It's time for you to just out of there. Okay, get out of this. This is what you need to focus on, getting out of this. Okay, so switch your energy, put it into something different. Assess. Okay, is it as bad? Am I in real danger or is it perceived danger? Big difference. If a bear is in the room about to bite your face off, that is danger. If you're sitting in a room perceiving the dangers that could or could not come to you, that is fear. Difference, not the same thing. Okay? So assess. Figure out what's real, what isn't. And then live in the present moment. And see if you can get a better feeling emotion. Okay? What did he say? Feed the dragon that wins. Feed the light. Feed the light, the star came out. The star, feed the light. Feed the hope and the peace and the renewal. The optimism. Feed the optimism. Okay? You're started a fresh new start. Be excited about it. Even if you're sitting in a hotel lobby and there's all kinds of new stuff whirling around you and you're going, holy crap, laugh through it. It's beautiful. You are fully committed to your life and in your moment. And yes, like I said, I refer to something that I talked about at the beginning of the week, so you have to watch those thunderstorms. Sorry, that's the way I do it. I'm sorry for the new people. I have to make you catch up. That's just the way it is. Knight of Cups. Right. So he's the opposite of the Knight of Pentacles for me. He's kind of like the one who lets the emotions drag him away. And you get emotionally intense with the Knight of Cups, okay? He's like my hormonal prince. And I love him. I love him, especially when you're playing lovers games. Emotional intensity in love is wonderful. Or in, you know, love play, whatever you want to call it. It's fantastic. As long as all the parties know what's involved, it's wonderful. But when you're using him as an emotional, and I'm going to use a word here that I don't like, but blackmail for yourself? Ooh, ow, that hurts. Okay? It causes more damage than it's worth. You let the feelings kind of catch you, and those feelings go in a bad sort of way. You know, like, oh God, what kind of mistakes have I made? Why am I sitting here? Oh, blah, blah, blah. This, and then your heart gets involved in your fear, and everything gets magnified with this Knight. So be careful with him. Okay? It's time to defend yourself against that. That's what this is saying. Defend yourself against that type of energy. Move away from it. Move away from it. Know that when it's happening that you're going, oh, I'm doing this. Yeah, this has got to, I have to extinguish this, okay? Instead, light the way to better, okay? The Four of Wands. Realize where you're at, how far you've gotten from the spark that you lit, okay? The Four is saying, like, oh, look, look at where I've come. Look at where I am. And look at where I want to go. All from this Ace of Wands. All from this inspired new beginning that I decided to follow. Look at me. I'm awesome. Okay? Let that King of Swords guide you into better feeling. Let him teach you how to feed the one that you need to feed, the strength. Yes, I knew it was coming in because that line keeps showing up, okay? Give your strength where it is needed the most, okay? Put strength, have a brave heart, get a courage, trust yourself, okay? Get that self-assurance that got you to where you are now, okay? You are a hero in your own life, following your own path. Be that hero for yourself again. It is in there with you, okay? You have an instinctive drive. You have an inner strength. You have that survival. You can work with that wild part, that unknown part of yourself. And you can find balance. This is what he's telling you. You can find that balance within yourself, Pisces. Okay? Increase your personal power. Use him as a tool to get you there. Okay? Buffer your thoughts. Get him in a different. And here you go. You have the 5 and the 5. Okay? Feed the dragon. 5 and 5. 2 5s make a 10. You can complete. That's a 10. Look at that. 2 5s makes a 10. It all matches. It's all together. It's all perception, Pisces. So I finally explained the King of Swords. I'm so happy. So now, take that information and make it yours. Okay? Give yourself the strength. You know you can do it, Pisces. Underneath the deck, but you're not seeing. Oh, here we go. The Lovers again. The Harmony. Okay? Review what you need to review, and then bring that together. Bring that love. It's so special. Okay? We're in the week of love. So, and it's not just love of couples. It's just love. Okay? Let's make it the week of love, Pisces. Okay? So you have the Lovers. You have the commitment. Commit to yourself. Commit to cooperating. Commit to your choices. Okay? Commit to your well-being. Commit to your happiness, Pisces. Okay, this is what you're not seeing. Commit to it. Alright, so tomorrow, very fun, very fun. We're going to look at how to get rid of those blocks. Yeah, that's always good. You always need a little help, a leg up on that, okay? And that's what I'm here for with Spirit, of course, who's always wonderfully, beautifully, just let's keep putting all these beautiful adjectives, you know. Gorgeous, wonderful, enlightening, loving, high energy, highly intuitive, beautifully spiritual, whatever. They're always here, and they always want to help, and they make my life a much better place. I'm sending you lots of love, light, and blessings, Pisces, as always, and I will see you tomorrow as, well, I always do. Take care.